in the shot? You're good?
No, we're good.
All right, cool. Rolling?
Yeah.
Sweet!
Yeah.
Coop!
Me.
Right. So I want to show you guys the what the hell is it called? It's called I forgot what it's called. It's the humidity thing right here. So this guy is what we can measure temperature and humidity. And humidity is pretty important in the studio. The ideal humidity in the studio year-round is 45% to 55%. In the summer, it will go higher and you're struggling to get it down to 55%. In the winter, it will go lower. And if you do nothing, it'll really dry out in here. And it's that percentage humidity change that will do things like ruin guitars and make the wood warp and stuff like that. So what we do is in the summertime, we've got the air conditioning units and we will set them and run them up there. Unfortunately, you see that bucket up there because the drainage was not working and it started dripping, and that's bad because we just built this beautiful wooden ramp and it's already ruined from dripping. Water is your enemy in the studio, so just something to think about. You want to make sure that you're not flooding anywhere. So in the summertime, we will run the air conditioning to try and dry it out in here and bring it back down to that 55 range. Right now it's fall, so it's like perfect time of year. It's 54%. That's great. And then if you spin around over here, you'll see we have a humidifier. And so when it starts to get winter months and it starts to get dry outside, we'll run the humidifier, and then we have to be very careful with that because we have to fill that in the sink in the bathroom, but it doesn't quite fit in there. So you have to kind of turn it on and then stop it. And I have accidentally, this will never be repeated again, but I accidentally let it run too much once because it was filling up and it flooded and the water spilled out and got into the studio and like fucked up the flooring. So I have to be really, really careful with that. And then you come back out to the humidifier and you just take the whole canister and it goes in there, and then the water sort of naturally fills up the reservoir and stays in the big container until you need it. And then that runs at night in between sessions, and that'll bring this humidity back up again. So in the winter months, it can go down to 25, 30, 35, and that's super dry. That's when it starts, when your knuckles start to crack and get bloody and that sort of thing. So anyway, that's what that is. I forgot what it's called. It's something with a G. I'll think of it later. So there you go.